Today we are doing a vintage look on this small dresser I had done before, but it had gotten damaged while it was in storage, if you can see this little nick here. So what I'm going to start doing is sanding everything down. I'm excited to try a new product today. It's called Cracked Patina by Amy Howard, and according to the video that they shared, you pour in some of the product and you dilute it with a little bit, about 15% water. I had gone over just a tad with the amount of water, and also a mistake that I made in this renovation, which of course there are no mistakes with art, we just keep going, is that I did not sand the clear coat I had put previously on this dresser enough. So as I'm applying this cracked patina, you will see, if you can see in this video, I don't know how easy it is to see, but see all those little bubbles. I try to smooth them out because I don't believe that's how it's supposed to work. Nevertheless, I continue with my paint. So I'm adding a gray here. It's called Antique Tin by Bear, and I converted it into chalk paint. I will put a link to how I do that in the description. The bubbles underneath that had dried are actually creating character. So this product is supposed to create a cracked look when you add more layers of paint. But I am working with what I have. Regardless, it's looking very vintage, very antique. I actually really like the results. So that's a great way to just turn something unexpected around into something even better. And what I'm doing is dry brushing. I'm not wetting my paintbrush at all. I'm just pulling out all the character with the product that I applied and that dried, and just going over with my brush pretty dry. I don't reapply paint too often. There are some areas where I applied it darker, as you can see, but that is going to all come together to form this rustic vintage look. So I just keep going with my paint, and now I'm going to sand with my orbital sander lightly, just going over the surface. I know it's hard to see in this video, but it actually is removing some of the gray to expose the blended colors underneath and some of that texture, and I love it. I really like this technique of applying some paint, not too much, and just seeing what comes out when you sand it. It really looks vintage and distressed. I love it. So you can do this as much as you want. You can make your paint as thick as you want or as light as you want and just create different cool effects here. One thing I do that is an optional step after I sand is I come back over everything with just a little bit of paint on my brush and really dry brush to bring out even more of the texture, just to enhance everything. And I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and watching this transformation. Stay tuned for more fun furniture renovations.